Wow. Welcome back. It's the place we call Minecraft. And particularly the place that I live. The Citadel. Arcanum. You can tell because it's labeled there. Wow, this big place. Wow, you got, whoa. We've had some changes. Unwelcome guests. Not the cat. You can see all that. Skeleton. Skeleton is too aggressive. Also listening to some Final Fantasy X music, which is delightful and a half. But what's not delightful is Mogul in my catacombs. He will be eliminated. Whoa, he got aggressive. This is getting crazy. He's got a friend looking out the window. What a creeper. Dude, stop looking through my window, creep. Dude, get off my property. Anyways, do you like what I've done with the place? Man, have we come a long way from just a barn on a hill. Oh, and look at that, it's a map. A map of this continent. I should name it something. But I do have a few neighbors. I've got this guy who's got the pit in the ocean with a beacon. I've got my the southern part of the continent. This guy's got a fancy house. We saw him in one of the previous episodes. It looks like it's like a regular looking house, although it's freaking huge. You compare it, it looks as big as my stuff. My stuff looks pretty big, right? Please be big. We're still remodeling constantly, but we've gone some ways. It's basically pyramids upon pyramids intersecting each other. Oh, here's another good angle. This was somebody who visited. They put their head there. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Oh, man. Freaking love it. As you can see from the map, I also pathed some places. So other people can find it and maybe build their places. Here's another neighbor. We can take a look at his house. He even left me a message. He's like, "You're probably going to ban me for building my house so close to yours." And I was like, "No, you're cool, man. Welcome to the neighborhood." And then I gave him 64 steaks as a housewarming gift. This is great about this non-PvP server. What? Look at this ugly ass tree. He's a nice place, but he doesn't take care of his foliage. Neighbors. Gotta call the association or something. No, it's a pretty cool house though. I also gave him a note that said, "Cool house, bro." Usually the chat in this game is just so out of control that I have to mute it all the time. Maybe I'll turn it back on, but it looks like he's working on some path right here. Oh, look at that cool cockatiel. Is that my cockatiel? Yeah. Alright. Okay. Very nice. I don't know what equipment I had before, but nothing too amazing. I mean, the respiration's pretty sweet. I've also been playing Final Fantasy X, so the soundtrack is like lit for me. This is an orchestra version. I'm gonna just walk on my neighbor's roof just to look at my house. He's got a pretty good view, if I dare say. I do want to do something with this panel, though. Overall, oh, I didn't look at it when I was on the bridge. Looks like he's growing some bamboo. Good boy. What's his name? PDF 05. Got some birds too. What the heck? That must be a map. That's insane. There's sounds. What is that? Sound. I should increase the volume on this. Oh. Freaking skeleton with freaking chainmail armor? That's insane. My message is still here. You're fine. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the neighborhood. He didn't. You take his steaks. He hasn't been here. Oh man. Yeah, you can't access the chest. I'm not supposed to. Just gonna look through his stuff. A lot of oak saplings. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is all junk. I'm like tree hopping. The day's great. Hey sheep. Yeah, I freed some cattle? Some non-vermin. Gosh, I know there's just a word I'm looking for. You want the word, but you can't find it. Yeah, I'm gonna probably just jut this side out, just like the same like these guys. Oh, we haven't even seen my water elevator. Here's Mittens. He's still here. Also have a few birds. Hey, Mittens. Meow meow. This is my storage room. It's to be protected. So I just added some chests. So it's kind of over storaged. I don't go diamond mining that much. I mostly just build paths and make my giant citadel, my castle. So yeah, that was this neighbor. There's another one building something into the sky, or until like, over the trees. There's like a bamboo forest up here. So I made all these paths, make a little network. I love making paths. Maybe we should go down the path and see what's around. Oh, we need to take that water elevator. Going up. Faster, faster. We'll never break through if we don't go faster. Yes. Only a certain amount of chunks load because of the server. Yeah, so that's definitely more than 18 chunks. But it's pretty cool. I'm glad I found this amazing spot and that I've done a lot to it as well. Taming the jungle is pernicious. Takes all those one block trees and stuff, but I have one block. I need to fix this. Oh, this is the entrance. I was gonna put my chest here, but I think this was too inconvenient. But this would be slightly safer. I mean, it's pretty safe. It's right underneath me, I think. Chest room? No, that's my chest room over there. It's so cool, your castle's so big you don't even know where stuff is. Oh, I could fix this. I need to fix this. Yeah, this is kind of incomplete here. I never got to it. Yeah, that happens. Okay, just creep down here. Did I hear a beast? Just want to take a look at the soundtrack. What? Oh, we're way far ahead? Oh, whatever. Oh, I hear a zombie. It's on fire. Ouch. Ouch. Fire burns. Should have water on me. I used up my water. Drink some milk. That water. Milky, milky. This is another good side. I may improve on this. I may also put vines in the middle, up high, and have them grow down. Which would be kind of cool. And I'm gonna have to add I'm gonna add some kind of element to kind of break up the monotony of the show. Got some bosses. Not exactly bosses, threatening music. And Final Fantasy X is an absolute joy to play right now. Gem. I played it forever ago. I must have been I don't know. Not even when it came out, my cousin played it, and I watched bits and pieces of him playing it, and then I ended up playing it years later. But even then, I didn't see the beats. I didn't see like I didn't get the innards of the story, I guess. I don't know. I could see so much more now, and it's just so awesome. It's just such a good storytelling game. Experience kinetic energy? What in the hell? Does that mean he got struck by lightning? Oh wow, I forgot I had these. Where's this go? Yeah, there's a cool... Hey, little doggy. Oh my god! Oh yeah, I'm near. This music is a little too tiny, but get out of the nether. Oh no, I didn't end up where I meant. Okay, this isn't bad. This is the place. This is the house that looks like a house. South of me. Yeah, see, it's like a house. The beacon. It's a sign. Sure. So they took time to flatten all this out. I mean, there are those builders, you know, who only practice on the flat. Wow, that's cool though. This might be like an architect, designer type of guy. This is pretty lit. I didn't know I could go in here. The owner of this house thinks peeing is... They got trolled. They got punked. Dude, you got punked, man. There's a little beam. So, break in. Oh, shit, I would've died if I went all the way down. Whew, spooked. Did somebody take apart their house or something? I didn't try going in before, but... Is this? Yeah. Barrels! I forgot barrels are a thing. Barrels are supposed to be really good. Okay, so this is the south place. Do you want to see the big pit? I want to find my path. I can go straight north of here. I think it connects. I think it's... Reeds are cool, huh? Can you train ocelots? Because I kept training one, but it wouldn't stay with me. I don't think so. Apparently I have pets in far places. There's a lamp. Yeah, Final Fantasy X story just keeps turning me this way, that way. Sets up things and then turns on. I don't know how to describe it, but it's really good. It's really good storytelling. Okay, good path of mine. Let's go down the path to where it leads. No one knows. Actually, I know. So if this grass is grown, now I need to get to a path. Hello, chicken, man. Hello, chicken. Hanging out with the melons. That's cool. Pernicious vines, I must extract them now. Yeah. Excellent. I think somebody's been around here because these bushes or this grass is growing. So path making, you get a bunch of garbage. You're gonna put in chests. Ooh, this needs to be finished. It's my style of bridges. I use these jungle logs. It's simple but effective. So this is the Great Crossing. So this way I'm currently pathing towards. Yeah, someone must have been around. Or just me and I didn't fill it up. Yeah, this bridge needs its supports. put up. Yeah, somebody lives right here or something. Or did they remove their claim? Yeah. Rachel Blue can't go past here, so the vector has to turn. So instead of turning this way, so this is the pre-pathing. Gotta cut the brush and light it up. Yeah, the savannah. The savannah's here. And there's a desert past that way too. So yeah, this is... I wonder if I was gonna go down this way. What's somebody's claim? I didn't know you could see other people's claim. It's weird. Does that mean I can't build on it? Yeah, Rachel Blue. What do you have? Her base must be underground or really high up. I almost want to dig down and just peek at it. I found somebody's base really deep underground and was surprising. I can't eat. She's over here too. Rachel, you're really cramping my style. Yeah, holy crap. Yeah, I've seen this before, but it still is astonishing. It's a giant kingdom. It's pretty huge. It's my other neighbor, I guess. Down the street neighbor. And this is Dash 262. They've got a huge area. Absolutely massive. Whoa. Go into their base. Check it out. This is one part I love this about the server is that you can buildings, the comfort of them not being destroyed. Hello there, pumpkin lovers. I love their pumpkins. It's a big angry pumpkin or something, jack-o'-lantern. Whatever happened to Jack? Lanterns and patches. These pumpkins must be the main export in this castle, this kingdom. Haunted house? Wow, delightful. Blue lanterns, creepy and nice. Double split stairwell, ingenious. Wool chandeliers, incredible. Ah. Looks like this person sleeps there. I wonder whose head that is. Some emo punk who plays Minecraft. You got a bit of a fire problem in your house. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Oh, can't. It's going to burn down. Sorry. Was this a haunted house? It had a bunch of spider webs. Maybe that's just their theme. They're spooky. I don't know why they have this. I don't know how you get this. Are they cheating? Are they hacking? Wow, look at these cool trees. I'm so impressed. Zombie. Oh, it's like a spooky graveyard. Oh my god, that's so cute. Kawaii pumpkin jack-o'-lantern. Amazing. This is one thing that Minecraft can always offer. Infinite exploration possibility. Can't see the inner sanctum, but I can sneak in there. Through the nettles! Ouch. The nettles! Ouch, ouch, ouch. Maybe this up here? Trying to sneak in. But they thought of everything. Christmas town? What's this? What's this? Something very cool. What's this? It's in Minecraft Fool. Everybody seems so happy. Everything's so daffy. What is this? What's this? Can't get in there, even though I can try. What the heck can I get? Is this for only their eyes? Oh, I got it now. Sweet. Christmas town? Oh, little kitty cat, a tabby cat. Peek in your window, see what's going on. Can't open the doors quite. This place is amazing. And still the same player, Desh. Must have played for a long time. Is he on right now? Whoa, there's a lot of people on. No, Mom. I'm building something cool.
It's just a digital game. It's not real life. Go get a job.
Get a job. These candy canes, delectable. You still gotta finish the white little sections. Oh, I guess Christmas is coming up, so they're making Christmas Town. I'm super impressed with this place. It's insane. This whole kingdom. Damn. It's kind of like me, where just where they make things on the outside but don't fill up the inside. I much prefer structural design rather than interior design. Although I definitely see its merit. I'm not attracted to doing it myself. I would totally love a decked out interior, but I would just hire somebody to do that. Oh, the Ice Kingdom. Yes, the Ice Kingdom. You have your god. I am afraid of him. I shall not pass. I shall not try. Forthwith I shall die. Pumpkin eyes. Mojang must have been on something when he came up with these mobs. Snowmen. With jack-o'-lantern heads? Is that what they do in Sweden? They make that Swedish snowman. So, this, there's nothing underneath. Now I gotta find where I was building my path. Because I want to make a path to the desert. I just want convenient access. I just love roads. I don't know what it is about it. I love road making, like clearing rough terrain. It stimulates some kind of deep urge inside of me. It must be a tribal thing or something from my ancestors. It's great we can use games to tap into our deep biological origins. Hunter-gatherer. Is that a person? Oh. Can I get out is the question. Through the graveyard, past the haunted house. On the furthest tower of the southeast side, shall find a way to get outside. Maybe. I don't know if I can. Parkour. Hardcore parkour. Oh man, I got it. It's amazing. It's a Christmas miracle. It's not even Christmas. Almost. Okay, through the savannah. Pretty sure it's directly east. I think it's... Follow the forest. Okay, I want to find a point at which my path progresses through this. Take that. Oh, dash, you douche. Pork rind. Cactus. I think I stole one of their cactuses. Cacti. My mistake. Never miss an opportunity to say a weird plural version of a word. Did you know? Well, octopus. People say octopi. I think there's basically two plural versions of octopus. Octopi is just kind of, because it's been said so much, it's become a basic way to say it. Because language, surprisingly, is that, which is just what people say, is language. It's not a book that tells you what words are. We make the words, so I don't know if you knew that. But we make up words and use the words, and then they end up in the dictionary. But anyways, octopodes are oh wait, kind of more official way to say plural octopus. Octopodes. I guess it has something to do with Latin or something. Or no. If it was Latin, it would be octopi. No, I don't remember. I don't want to. Oh wow. Whoa, whoa. Oh. This is another one of my paths. And look at pandas. They're freaking goofy. Why there? I saw you in the Kung Fu Panda movie. That was Jack Black, not us. Okay, my bad. Sorry. Jack Black is back. He's gonna attack your mom. Let's look at this great path. So what's through the bamboo jungle, through the woods. Yes, I think I'm just getting I love this piece of black glass I'd never put there. It was just there, and I didn't even notice that. Unless somebody did it afterwards. Cool beans. I was hoping a chicken would come. Or a chicken. So, you guys want to hear some story? Dude, they're applauding. You're not supposed to applaud in an orchestra when they're not done yet. Fools. It's not a rock concert. Learn how to etiquette. So yeah, I originally wanted to make a video like totally dedicated to this idea, but I think I'll just verbally say it. Whoa, where's that going? I may interrupt myself and chop it up, so cut me slack. Oh my god, I just choked in water. Who knew that it could kill you? You need it for life, but it can kill you. Speaking of life and death, I want to tell the story about my legacy of Earth.io. There's some deets I've never shared before, and since I'm kind of done playing for now, as far as I can tell, it would be fun for those of you engaged in that, and even those who aren't, to hear my journey through that game. So I should tell it without, even if you don't need to have played the game, I guess you could say. So I'll give you some context. Earth.io is this platforming fighting multiplayer game where you can just jump in and kill people. You get to choose weapons like Paladin and Champion. The game is really unbalanced, and you get experience points from killing mobs and killing other players. It basically rewards you for being toxic and killing noobs. That's okay. Anyways, when I first started, I tried to think about how I discovered it. I have absolutely no idea. I must have just been looking for IO games or something. And so Earth.io has a community, not a very huge one, but it is something there, community. And the game was pretty old. I joined like almost 3 years, not exactly 3 years, like 2.5 years. And 2.5 years ago, it looks different than it does now. And then it existed before me. So when I came up, S-Clan was the big old clan. They were kind of the gang of the game. They would, I think I will do pathing. What do I need for pathing? I need to get some wood. Like I said, I'll be interrupting myself. Just need to sort things out a little bit. Okay, blocks. Yes. And then, wood. And shaving. Okay, lots of wood. General. So we'll just do some paths. Oh, scared me. Why don't you stay right there? Stay right there. Stay right there. Okay. So, let me turn this down a tiny bit. Just a little distracting. S-Clan were bullies. And you had players like Bree. She was the leader. She who started the clan. And you had Bubbles, Greed, and Wyatt. Or no, I mean 01. Same person. Easy to, yeah, it's the same person if you didn't know that. And whatever, they had, at the time, the best players. And then they would just kind of sit and chat and be a team together and kill everyone, spawn kill and stuff. Honestly, you can ask other people too. They were honestly pretty toxic. And granted, I guess everybody in that game is toxic. I don't judge you if you want to be toxic. I mean, I guess I do. I want to, if I were to have influence in the game, I want to influence you to be less toxic. So, but I can't force you You can't force anybody in this world. Everybody's free will. So stop trying. So I just started this game, but I had played a lot of Super Smash Brothers. In fact, my brother is pretty damn good at it, and I got a lot of good practice against him. Not nearly as good as him, but I got to a level. So I understood, and then playing StarCraft helped in Earth.io too, where StarCraft is I think the best way to put it is like Sun Tzu's Art of War. You're taking every advantage you can. And so it was one little me being bullied by this big team, and you know, a lot of people just chose to. They would get tired of being killed by teamers. I'll call them. So they would join them. They would team along with them, and I think that stuff kind of still happens too. Factions being made and people being betrayed. So I was a new player, but I felt like I was getting good pretty quick. And this clan was just kill me all the time, so of course I didn't want to join them. Hell no, I would never join them. But I would do what I can to get them. So if you're just a one person versus a whole team, it's a pretty serious disadvantage. It's kind of like in real life. So you have to take advantage of other things, and that's StarCraft teaches you that a lot, and so does a lot of games teach you that. Take advantage of every resource you can. So, man, how soon did I discover? So farming is the most important thing in that game to get any kind of edge. So you want to use an alt to farm. So I started using alts like crazy, and that might be my superpower. Multitasking also comes from StarCraft. And multitasking is required for alts. And I think originally I would just press Alt-Tab all the time, but then later I'd use another screen, and then I'd also make smaller screens on additional screens, smaller windows on additional screens. So using techniques of, you can do stuff like pretend to be a person they were teamed with a second ago, and sometimes you would have to talk and try to pretend to be that person. I wouldn't really try to. I would just do it for the very small effect of delaying getting attacked. Because if you were fighting them and they saw you spawn, they would just chase you down and kill you. That's how the game is kind of designed, how it's promoted. So I think it's bad design, but anyways. Oh, can I see that from here? This looks so cool. Enemies are gonna be coming out. Let's see. Yeah, S-Clan. So let me tell you some of the techniques I use. After a sip of cocoa, of course. Cocoa is great. So, espionage is like guerrilla tactics. So you can, you can pretend to be somebody. A lot of things with teams is splitting them up. And tracking's amazing. I mean, some people get mad about it because they're probably mad. Anything you're mad about is because you're not using it. I mean, or that's unfair. Like, it's gonna be one or the other. Hero class, I liked Archer class, but Hero was so much better, so I was kind of forced to use it. I could complain about it. One thing I will complain about, even though I don't play anymore, is I think Spin class got overpowered, and so now you just got all these people just spawn in as Spin Knight, and it just, to me, it just looks so lame. Them running around with the spinning sword, like, I think I refuse to use it just because it's so lame, even though it might be a lot better than it used to be, because the knockback got buffed. Or didn't, or just the map. The map is kind of like cramping. It's better for Orb Sage than the previous map. It's better for Gunner in certain spots. It's just so broken for so many classes. It really sucks. It's really, really bad. It's like really bad. I don't think nobody knew how bad it was going to be until you actually, I don't know, I think I called it. Anyways, Tangents, tangents, tangents. Do I have dirt? No. I'll just bring this down. My shovel's too powerful, it goes too fast. And a lot of people didn't like S-Clan because they were bullies. And Bree was letting you. Those people were known and stuff, and I think they played the game back when it was like a team mode and captured the flag and stuff. But I was pretty new, but I was getting pretty good pretty fast for how new I was. And it was actually kind of fun to do these alternative techniques. So yeah, when you spy on somebody, you can find out all sorts of stuff. But mainly, you know, I think the most important thing is when to attack. That's a Sun Tzu Art of War thing, is to attack when they're weakest. Attack using what they're weakest against. So I'd usually have to farm with some alts. Use some alts to keep track of them and see what their plan was. So sometimes it would be like, hey, let's check the top right corner. So I used their strength against them, which was their team. So because they were in a team, they would illustrate what their intentions were. So thusly I could take advantage of that by seeing what they said and then doing whatever to counter that. And this is back on the old map, which is way harder to hide in. There's only like 2 decent farming spots. Now it's just so easy to hide, it's stupid. I mean, I utilize it, but I can recognize that it's not good for the game, for the health of the game. So yeah, I think they figured out who I was and stuff, and they started trash talking me specifically and stuff. Like, they always hated me, so kind of always had that negative association with S-Clan. Snow. That's what they're called. Snow. Bree. So, man, I'm trying to think of the timeline here. What happened next? I got a lot better. I got such good practice fighting them. I got crazy good practice. Especially versus team. It's my multitasking and my 1v teaming is, I think, part of my strongest suits. Wait, and people were getting records. Did I get a record? I don't know. I don't remember. They're just part of the ecosystem. Everybody was farming to high levels or against those teamers. I'd pretty much always be solo unless somebody wanted to collaborate to kill S-Clan or other teamers, whoever's top. So I think basically there was FT Clan, but I hardly would see them. But just S-Clan just faded away. I don't know why or what happened. I don't know their story. Maybe they should tell their story. And so then I was fighting FT Clan because they were super toxic. I mean, if S-Clan was toxic, these guys were like, whew, level 99. I mean, when you have the leaders being as toxic as they are, no wonder that everything underneath is bad too. Man, so bad. So yeah, I started having a kind of a grudge against them too. So I was kind of just the clan slayer, basically. And pretty much after S-Clan, well, FT was still trying to be active, but they just didn't have any good players. Then I just kind of realized that I was unequivocally, there was just no question about it that I was the best player on that game. I mean, it's not like that crazy of a cool game. It's not like that many people play it, but I could very much tell. So then I started getting more records. Living on solo. And then the only thing I can think of that happened next, this is a little bit time, but oh yeah. So I wanted to. I had done a lot of things. I think I must have had all the top records at the time. And I was like, hey, one thing I've never done is do a clan. So even though it's hard to trust anybody in this game, and I can never have 100% sureness that somebody would be trustworthy, I would just like experiment. I would just try it, just for fun, just because I hadn't done it before. So that was my approach to making Star League, which I still think is like an amazing name. And because my theme was to reduce toxicity, I felt like it would be powerful to have a mission statement, especially at the time when FT was there and being really toxic. It's like, we would stop toxicity. So I would personally fight it, and if I had people join me, and I didn't try hard to have people join me, but people instantly wanted to join. I had to reject people constantly. I really just wanted people that I actually like, maybe liked in any degree. Like people who weren't just just horrible to be around. And so I had like a few people. I think it was just me, Vega, and Tabs at one point. Stabby was sort of part, but not really. And then, so I kind of was dabbling with that. And it was fun to make the logo. And it's not like they were on really on that often. But then, yeah, all of a sudden one day, Bree wasn't playing much anymore, but she was on. And what did I have in my clan? I might have Mass Bandit as well. I'm not sure if I had Bubbles yet, but basically, in short succession, I got Bree, Bubbles, and Greed to join Starlit, which I knew I couldn't enforce the toxic thing with them. So, even though that was my original mission statement, I knew once they joined, I pretty much just had to let them do whatever they wanted. And I didn't want to be the person to ever enforce, be a hard enforcer. I just kind of wanted to experiment with this clan thing, but I didn't want to be like dictatorial or anything like that. I feel like that wouldn't be effective anyways. So, they had joined, which Bubbles can be toxic. Greed can definitely be toxic. Bree is hit or miss again, too. I think it's what it is trash talking that turns into toxicity. I think trash talk really is a fine line before you get toxic. I think you can participate in trash talk and not be toxic. You have to do it a certain way. Like I said, it's like a fine line when it's harassment and who started it. Like, I'll never start trash talk, but if they start it, then I'll fight back. But I don't fight dirty, so I think I try to be more clever, basically, without having to be obscene or horrible. So that's my method. Man, am I gonna be able to dig through here? Rachel Blue own all this crap? Rachel? Sheesh. Man. She owns everything around here. I have to find a different way to the desert. Man. Okay. I don't know what to do exactly, but maybe I'll build a path. We'll do some scoping out. Is this east? Yeah. East is where the desert is, I know. Yeah, I could probably go more south, yeah. Before going east, but then it goes by that person's house. We'll have to look at the situation. So yeah, so I basically S-Clan members. And yeah, I thought it was cool, I guess. You know, what was the best part? It really was the group chat. We wouldn't play Earth Auto that often, but we play other games. it was actually kind of fun. Those times. But then, one day Bubbles allowed other people to get into the group chat. And he allowed infiltration, I guess you could say. He was proponent to it. So I knew he couldn't be in the clan anymore. I knew I couldn't trust him. And Bree was agreeing with him. And Bree is just a person you have to like stroke her ego constantly for her to be in any state of contentment, or she'll just kind of, she just needs to be, she needs attention, I guess, or whatever. And I can see that from an early time, but I still try to be friends with her. Sometimes it could be fun talking to her, but honestly I just got tired of her shtick. And the fact that she was pretty much agreeing with Bubbles to allow infiltration by unwanted people. And so I was like, nope, can't do this. So I shut down the whole clan. So we had Falms in the clan too, and she was really great. Discord stuff. She seemed more responsible than other people. FT like hated her, because I guess she actually moderated. I don't know anything about it, so I'm not gonna comment too much more. But yeah, that was my experimentation with clans. And then there's just post Star League. It's just hanging out with a few people that I'm okay with, but I'm only find a couple of people trustworthy enough to like engage with regularly. I mean, it is a game where you're just killing each other, so yeah, I felt like that was my legacy. Yeah, I mostly got records. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, I need to turn my chat on. I've never seen somebody about my house. Oops. Did he say anything? Blue Jello. Blown up. I feel like that, I didn't mean to be rude. I was kind of just confused. The first person now from spawn is singing. Fun little thing. I meant it to be like I could give you something like you need anything. I'm on a tiny jungle island past the unclaimed crack shack. Oh, he's a neighbor of mine. Funny. I think I know what he's talking about. It's just like a stupid house. I want to show off my place. Although you can see the pattern. Yeah, I've seen it a few times. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So yeah, Earth IO could definitely do some improvements. But I guess it was fun experiences. Definitely inspired me for a lot of game ideas. It gave me a lot of experience in a lot of kind of like an MMORPG kind of idea where you're interacting in a world. So I have a lot of ideas that I want to make now, but the game itself is mostly frustrating, so I'm just not enjoying as much playing anymore, so I've just kind of decided to stop for now, I guess. Who knows what'll happen? It's not serving me anymore. I would definitely play if they put up my map, which I think my map is so cool. Do you want to look at my map? Should we do that right now? I wonder how I could do it without. I'll prep it for another time, maybe. I think this is a pretty good episode. But thanks for coming. Maybe we'll see you next time. See you later.